Good evening. I am Sentient Dessert. Welcome to my stream. That you are having a wonderful, wonderful evening, wonderful day, and we're gonna try to get in Final Fantasy XV and see if we can't get to some actual duties. I know what I'm planning on doing for the next stream. I'm not really set up for what I want to do. And that is going through the entirety of Alexander. 12 fights, but there's also going to be waiting between the fights because it's not easy to get into. So let's come on over to this. And we are going to continue the quest toward a... Now, while I was offline, while I was not streaming, I would care of a lot of the quests that not something to go into on stream. I felt side quest type things that were not as important. It's also worth noting that one of the voice actors for one of the characters that was prominent in Heaven's Word passed away this past week. I'm sure if we go by Ortem's house, we have vigil there still. In fact, let's go check that out and at least be respectful. This was the English voice actor for character. Appropriate name for the location. And out here. Yep. All these people paying their respects to the voice actor. Or neither characters that are there. But if you play through, you'll meet the head of the house. Gates of Justice. I'm sure people that aren't familiar with recent events that are coming in and doing this section have no idea what's going on. Madeline. Some days I wish my microphone weren't picking up certain things that it should be picking. The crackling of cellophane, that is. How am I supposed to beat this if, I'll keep killing people? We get a bonus for killing this guy? Did not get a bonus for killing that guy. Pippin. Ball Pippin. Alright, so if we want to make it go faster, we've got to come and go after people that are linked. Looks like we got rid of everybody that's being linked by the banner. Oh, we got Storm Commander Riki, who has an axe. Gonna go and beat the crap out of them. Pippin of the Steel Heart keeps showing up. 62-2. Like a Harlem Globetrotters game. Hi, Pippin. Lucia, you look like you need a heal. Or two. Commander Helio, offer. Oh, it switched. Oh, and they brought it back, so we can start getting rid of them again.
Right there!
Well, it went on that guy then. 80-13. Have to kill. Oh. It transferred to me. Oh no, it's a mono eye. Yep, destroy these. Destroy them. Wonder if I can kill him before. Nope. I win. Where do we go? victory properly. Learn the... Okay. Says I have learned emote victory, so social. Victory. Oh, victory pose. Okay. We got 2 months before the expansion comes. Got to get through 2 expansions in 2 months. I think if I do some long streams on Saturdays, that might be feasible. I've been distracted with so many other things. Being sick last week didn't help. We're not sitting through all of the videos, so it's faster than actually trying to back and watch the... Night might go short. Not been... We'll see how it goes. I'm sincerely considering doing some of the, well, up how to fight a little bit. Not going to be very good at it, but I looked it up. Need to go to 4 times manor. A battle stance emote. Wondering the little fires that these people have in front of them. That is a minion. Okay, we made it through one of the 0.2 or 3. I think 3.1. Point 2, we got a lot to go. Got night. Trial. Sola. You're a fan of, what is it, Thunderbolt Fantasy? I think is the name of the show. Which was a... It's considered an anime even though it uses dolls. Don't ask me why. But, there's an Ishtola doll that is the ball joint style. High quality type thing they're offering. It's one of those things that looks weird to me. For some reason, it's one of those things that it's like the artwork that you want to buy that bothers you, but you still want to buy it. I don't know what it's called. Dofnir. That. I hate that I have to set some things at start a program. I wonder if I can change the program loads up. Look into that. Cider, apple strudel. Pepperoncino. Log home. So this is just progressing the quests to get the these to run the dungeons, because there's like 4 or 5 left that I have to get through for the storyline. Last trial is going to be really, well, not the last trial. I'm pretty sure the stasis chambers came after the last story trial. I could have teleported. If... Now, see? This is what they could have done with Idleshire. See how there's nothing here? Things start to appear after you start doing quests for these guys. Mughals. And that's what they could have done in Idleshire so that, you know, going there, it actually felt like you were accomplishing something instead of having everything already built. I will find out if they do that with Doma in Stormblood. Because the Doman restoration was a major not plot point, but event that happens in that. Zorkai has now been available. Alright, so we're going to withdraw from Earth's Font. Here, selection. Zorkai. I may talk with some friends to try to get a thing going on Saturday for Alexander so that we can get in faster. Are there any quests to take here? There are a lot of quests, but they are not storyline quests. And for those that are interested, coming up on October 18th, I'm planning on doing a 12 to 18 hour stream. I'll aim for the 18, but we'll see how I can do. Gotta get some good sleep beforehand. But that's gonna be... You're gonna see everything that I do wise. Aside from Final Fantasy XIV, I'm probably not gonna have that on there. I will come up with a schedule for that, and she'll see what goes on. Last long stream that I had, 12 hour, and it was actually pretty fun. I might actually, well, since it's going to be October, I might go through and play some of my favorites. Favorite spooky games. Get through them in a single run because they're relatively short. Most scary games aren't really that long. Or I could try one of the Resident Evil, because I apparently have Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Revelations on Resident Evil 5. Don't ask me how. I don't know. Right now, while we're waiting for the dungeon, I'm just flying around, uncovering the map. You can't see it, but I get, well, you can see it down here. Every time I discover a new spot, I get 35,000 experience. Right, so I'm gonna deal with a bloody nose. Okay, we got Landlord Colony. No, I think for tonight I'm just gonna go through Sorkai. Call it. I'm feeling really tired and having. I'm not at not all here. Not gonna be good for what I like to do at this. So apologies, people. So I finally got down to trying to set up the overlay, whatnot, my friend made, and one small problem. I can't find the file that she. I wasn't able to do that. Mapping the realm, churning out. Right, we're gonna travel, we're gonna go to clouds. Start mapping there. Yep, I did not finish cataloging the map. Cartography time. Like Jeff Bezos in this. You know, with humility, compassion, a love for my fellow man. Okay, Benyu. Ben. I started that when I was doing the raids. Hope that I can get some little. And having insomnia. My meds work as a narcoleptic. Side effect of narcolepsy. Doesn't help all the time. I'm just feeling stressed because new the work that I'm going to be doing. Anxiety. Also the possibility of going back to school in the future is I need to contact departments that I talk to. Right, where am I? he pops while I'm doing this. How far away it's mapping the entire thing. Yep, good timing. If the other DPS, hurry up. Thor Kai. Alright, first thing, pop Iron Will. Got these Cloud Gardeners. Going to be asleep. You want to establish threat on one, then go over and start beating the crap out of the other. Because one will stay asleep, the other one will wake up. But you still want to establish threat on both of them. You don't know which is going to be which. Once they're down, run through. Garden Cloud Trap. Enchanted Fan. The fans are useful for some things. What I'm doing is trying to establish threat on everything. Get up here, pop cooldown. Pop a heal. DPS everything. Maintain threat. Kill everything. They'll get knocked back. So when the Enchanted Fan dies, I'm going to create a spot on the ground. You want to run through, because it'll give you haste for about 20 seconds. It'll also launch you into the air. So, this is one of the dungeons where you can actually pull a lot, even if you've got a substandard healer. Even if you're not geared as a healer. I'm not using substandard as a derogatory term, I'm using it as not as geared as potentially could be. So if you want, you can run into that little thing and pick up the haste. Stun you. Grab the haste again. We are at the first boss. This boss is similar to Good King Mogglmog. It's similar because it's not as in-depth. You want to do your attacks, you want to beat him down. He's going to summon these guys. These guys do not... Make sure that they die away from each other. Reason why, because he is going to resurrect them, have to be outside of those little tiny resurrection circles. It's also best not to knock them over towards the walls, because they will get stuck on the wall and automatically res next time he does the res skill. Okay, you want to look out for that. The directions that it's spinning. The direction that the staff spins in this fight dictates what direction the burst is going to go. It's a cross burst that goes parallel and perpendicular to the direction that it is spinning. So pay attention to that as well, please. Right, so we got the Sorkai buzzards. You want to pull them up and burn the eggs down. I'm going to gain threat by healing. Remember, the fastest way as a paladin to gain threat is to heal somebody. Right, so we've got the first batch of enemies that have the eggs. We will come up with the Anzu. Establish again. Stop into a quick clemency. Pop a major cooldown and a minor cooldown. We will get a heal out as well, just to be on the safe side. Okay, second boss. There are mechanics in this boss that most people don't get a chance to learn. So I'm gonna go over them. You'd normally have like 3 or 4 instances of them going through, but I think it's at the point where... Alright, so... Okiraj. Grab the boss and pull it back. Want to be standing here. A boss is going to target somebody, and they're going to have a storm cloud above their head. You do not want to have the boss facing left or right in this fight. Okay. The boss is going to appear at one end or the other. You want to be there, and then you want to hug the wall. You don't want to stand in the electricity. Pull the boss out. Pull the boss so that it's facing the length of the path. You want it with the path, not perpendicular. Okay, burning bright. I think that's the... Yes. When fighting this boss, you want to be either directly behind it or directly in front of it. Cloud Call will call a cloud that is going to appear above somebody, and the lightning that comes down from it will destroy these barriers. So you want to drop it where there is no barrier already. Preferably where it's safe, away from everything. So boss is going to come down, he's going to destroy one of these. He's going to do this. Pull the boss out. You go like this. Make sure that the boss is always facing away from the walls, because if all the walls get destroyed, you're going to be taking damage when you get knocked into the lightning pools over here. And that's the fight. Face Vilger Broodling. Dorkai used to be a long dungeon. I shield lobbed you, didn't I? a good rule of thumb in dungeons, if you're a DPS, alright, so this guy's gonna come down, he's gonna blow a blast of frosted air. Gonna create a bridge. Run across the bridge. Fight the blizzard dragon. Lawyers are doing that right now. Anyways, advice if you're a DPS. Good advice, good rule of thumb. Anytime you're in a dungeon, if you're pulling threat off of something, and it's a group pull, you're probably attacking the wrong thing. If you're pulling threat on an AoE group, then the tank's doing something wrong. Or the tank is dead. So pay attention if they're... It's best to be on the target that the tank is on. Okay. I'm gonna skip this. If you want to watch it, please play through the game. Or find other videos, but... Base failure. There are 9 platforms, and there are jumps in between them. You do not want to be standing with the tank. You can be on any platform that can reach the boss. If you're DPS, you can be over here as arranged. Boss is going to do raid-wide damage. He's also going to summon an Alamorn type attack. He's also going to come here and destroy some of the platforms. When he goes to destroy the platforms, he's also going to summon holy sprites. You want to get a hold of and destroy the holy sprites. And then the boss is going to come over. And if you've got him between 2 platforms like this, it is great because melee DPS should be able to hit him from back there. Diamond Storm is a frontal cone, so Helga might get hit. I take that back, it is not a frontal cone. Summons ice balls that will explode upon impact with players. These will move through the battlefield. Alright, boss is going to come down and go that way. So we've got more holy sprites up. Right, so it doesn't matter what gets destroyed here, you'll always be able to jump to another platform. So just pay attention to your surroundings. Paying attention to the ice. Their Diamond Storm. And if somebody wants to limit break now, that would be great. They got hit with an Alamorn. And that was Sorkai. Did good in that. Good in that. So as I said, I was actually surprisingly lucid for that player duty. But I am going to be calling it really. Just not feeling it. Say goodnight to everybody. Not gonna raid. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening, wonderful day if you're watching this on YouTube. Look forward to the next video. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. See you all soon. Good night.